What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Mustang, and today we will be checking out the Honor Magic 7 Pro, which will be launched next year in 2025. And today what we're going to do is, of course, go through the key specs and features before you make your purchase decision. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Alright, so we'll start off here with the packaging. So as we can see here, it is very similar to the Magic 5 and 6 Pro. And we can see we have a very thick black box over here. And now let's just check out what we have. So first things first, we have the SIM ejector tool. And next up, we do have the Honor Supercharged 100-watt charger. And next up, we do have a very nice silicone gray case right here. And here we have the Honor Magic 7 Pro, looking really nice with, of course, that kind of glossy matte finish that we have on the back over here, looking really nice in that gray silver finish. And as we can see here, we have the Magic 6 Pro right next to it, so you can see that their design is, of course, very similar to each other, which is something I really do like when it comes to this kind of flagship phones. Don't always change it, just go with like a so-called standard design and it does pull off. Of course, here we have the eco leather. Here we have a glass finish on the Magic 7 Pro. So we have glass, like I mentioned, on the back. We of course have the aluminum frames on the sides, and also on the front here we do have your Rhino glass protection on the front to give you extra scratch and drop resistance when you're using this phone. And as we can see here, the button layouts are really nicely placed. We have the power button and also the volume rocker. It is a little bit different, and of course you can't use the case that you have with the 6 Pro for the 7. As you can see here, that the buttons are a little bit higher compared to the last year's Magic 6 Pro. Sorry, this year's Magic 6 Pro. So as you can see from the other side here, it's also very clear and also very clean on the other left hand corner. And on the bottom here, we have the stereo speaker setup. We have the USB-C for fast charging and also the SIM ejector tool slot. And this phone in certain regions will give you an IP68 rating. Some other regions will give you an IP69 rating. So it is dust and water resistant up to 1.5 meters for about 30 minutes. Alright guys, so now let's talk about the display here. So we do have a massive 6.8-inch LTPO OLED display with, of course, your 1 billion colors, 120 Hz, Dolby Vision, HDR support, 1600 nits of brightness, and it goes up to a maximum of 5,000 nits. So that is, of course, a lot of brightness over there. And one more thing to note is that this phone actually uses an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner, so it's actually more accurate in case if you guys want to use a phone protector for the screen. And also does have your face unlock here as well. Just point it into your face and it will get the job done. Alright, and of course one of the major key features here that I know you guys want to see is, of course, the internal specs. So we do have the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite processor here, the latest and greatest from Snapdragon in the Magic 7 Pro. And in terms of the RAM over here, we do have the 12 gigs LPDDR5X RAM, 12 gigs over here, and of course you can expand it with a further 12 gigs with the Honor RAM Turbo feature. And in terms of storage here, we do have UFS 4.0 storage, 512 gigs in my hand, but of course you can buy the 1 terabyte version. And then in terms of the battery here, we do have a massive 5850 milliamps of battery, and of course, like I mentioned before, you can charge this out with the 100-watt Honor supercharger, and of course in terms of wireless charging, 80 watts, but you have to buy their own proprietary charger, and it does support your reverse wireless charging here as well. In terms of course, the software side of things, this is really nice and fresh because we do have the latest Android 15 in the form of the Magic OS 9 over here, which of course will give you a lot of cool AI features which we can do in a separate segment. Of course, it does give you all the bells and whistles that you guys are accustomed to when it comes to your Honor phones. And of course, last but not least, let's talk about the cameras over here with the Honor Magic 7 Pro. So in terms of the selfie department, we do have a massive 50 megapixel f2.0 sensor with, of course, the TOF 3D scanner here, and this can record up to 4K at 60 FPS. Of course, if we switch it on to the rear cameras here, we do have a nice 50 megapixel main lens f1.4, which of course can vary up to 2.0, and it does have your dual pixel autofocus and OIS. We do also have a very nice, impressive 200 megapixel f2.6 telephoto lens, and it does have your dual autofocus OIS, and it goes up to 3 times of optical zoom. And lastly, we do have the 50 megapixel f2.0 ultra wide lens with, of course, your dual pixel autofocus. And of course, this phone here can record up to 4K at 60 FPS. And of course, in terms of features, we're going to go through that again. As we always do, we have night mode, portrait, photo, video, pro mode here as well, and of course your dual video feature, multi-video, night video, which is going to be really fun. And also we have the light painting and all this other cool fun stuff. Alright guys, so that is it with the Honor Magic 7 Pro. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this phone, and if you guys have any questions. If you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.